Hey there, fellow creative. Welcome back. Weeks 7 through 9 have been an uphill battle, but they've also been full of growth and insight into myself. This week, one of the main focuses was letting go of control over your art and just kind of letting it be as it is. For the perfectionist, there are no first drafts, rough sketches, warm-up exercises. Every draft is meant to be final, perfect, set in stone.
I'm not gonna lie, knowing that there's probably alligators in there freaks me out.
This week shared some insights into how maybe we aren't the creators of our art, and maybe rather we are just channels for the universe to express it. A quote was, "We are more the conduit than the creator of what we express." This week I had some not so fun childhood memories come up, and it was kind of hard working through all of that, but I also found a lot of clarity and insight into my behaviors and why I do the things I do. And I feel like that's the first step to changing it, you know? I found myself connecting with a lot of what I read. One main takeaway I wanted to share with you in case you resonate with it like I did. We don't compare our student films to George Lucas's student films. Instead, we compare them to Star Wars. We deny that in order to do something well, we must first be willing to do it badly. Instead, we opt for setting our limits at the point where we feel assured of success. For my artist date this week, I went to a new hiking spot that I found, and I enjoyed solitude in nature once again. I find that I still feel nervous and all of the things that I always feel when I go out into the outside world, into public, but I guess the more I work through that, I find things that I enjoy doing, and it kind of motivates me to do more. Once we are willing to accept that anything worth doing might be worth doing badly, our options widen. Week 8 dealt with surviving loss and learning to use creativity as an outlet for those tough emotions. I've experienced quite a bit of loss in my life, and I've always turned to creative outlets like writing and art as a way to kind of put my pain out there and release my emotions, so to speak. I don't think loss is ever easy, but we somehow always persevere no matter how agonizing it feels in the moment. And I think there's really something special about that. This chapter focused on dealing with disappointment and criticism as artists, two things that I think most of us, probably all of us on some level, deal with. Taking a new step, uttering a new word is what people fear most. A quote I read, "Imagination is more important than knowledge," from Albert Einstein nonetheless, really had me thinking. At first I thought, no way is imagination more important than knowledge, but the more I thought about it, the more I was like, yeah, I think it is true, because imagination invites us to dream about what's possible. So without imagination, knowledge really has no use. Something John Cassavet said was, in order to catch the ball, you have to want to catch the ball. And that is so true, because if you are afraid of the ball, you will never catch it. You will flinch when you see it, and you will run from it. For my artist date this week, I went to a park that I had never been to, and I did a little bit of journaling. I didn't stay long because it was very windy and it was a little cold, and I didn't have a jacket, so I didn't stay that long, but I still enjoyed myself while I was there. If there was one chapter that described me in a nutshell, it would be chapter 9. It was all about overcoming the temptation to abandon ship and sabotage yourself. It talked about creative U-turns, which is when we begin to make progress, we get scared of that progress, and then we sabotage ourselves in fear of doing good. And again, that is me in a nutshell. This chapter also explained the importance of calling things by the right names, like emotions and behaviors. Do not call the inability to start laziness, call it fear. The blocked artist spends energy on self-hatred, on regret, on grief, and on jealousy, which I have wasted so much time and energy on regret, especially, and self-hatred, and I've only recently realized that and have actively begun to change it. A quote I read was, "Fear is what blocks an artist. The fear of not being good enough, the fear of not finishing, the fear of failure and of success, the fear of beginning at all. There is only one cure for fear, and that cure is love." I only ever respond to fear with self-hatred and believing that I shouldn't feel that way, but that only adds to the fear. I'm learning that I need to treat myself with kindness and understanding like I would anyone else. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. This week I took myself out for lunch for my artist date, and I don't usually do that. I usually just eat lunch at home, so it was nice to kind of go out and have a little time by myself. Between learning to let go, creating through loss, and choosing courage over fear, these weeks really had me in my feelings, and quitting did cross my mind, but I have stuck through all of the crazy feelings, and I am learning so much about myself, and it's been a fun process, learning to create again. So I will see you in the next couple of weeks, and I hope you're doing good on whatever you're trying to accomplish in life, and I will see you back here next time. Thank you for watching. See you soon.